Hey guys, thanks for the ad. Let's look at my Instapot Dutch oven I just purchased. Oh, look at my food. That's how it came out at the end. I'll give you a peek of this beautiful roast. So this is how I did it. I went ahead and turned this Instapot Dutch oven on the searing function, let it heat up, put some olive oil in it because I'm about to make this fabulous piece of pot roast. Do you see, guys? It is sitting in my Dutch oven casserole bowl. I use that for everything, even lasagna. So I seasoned up this beautiful piece of meat I got from Dearborn, Michigan. I go there and I go to this fabulous halal market, which is my butcher. Hey, it's all about the kill. I didn't want a lot of blood. And I seasoned that meat. Season with whatever you want. I use garlic. I use Mrs. Dash. I use Italian seasoning. I use a seasoning just for beef, for roast. Drinking my Starbucks coffee there. It's a Michigan favorite. And this pot was ready for me. So what I did was place that beautiful piece of meat in there and I seared it on both sides. Notice how that meat is marbleized. That way you get enough juice. Not too fat, not too little fat. It was actually doubled and I cut in half, so I'll have roast later. If you don't have this Instapot Dutch oven, you can just sear it in your Instapot fry pan on all the sides. Then put your oven on 350, which eventually I'll put this Dutch oven on cook and it'll cook for 4 hours. But you put your oven on 350 and you cook it that way. Oh my God, it smells so good. I wish you was here. I got up at 1 a.m. to get ready for work. I'm a nurse and I was on my way out to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I went ahead and cooked this and it is fabulous. You hear me? I get up early anyway. So I'm searing it on both sides. I got this at Macy's. It's $179 at Macy's, $179 on Amazon Prime. But I always go to the register to find out the price. And guess what, guys? It was 30% off for Black Friday at Macy's. So I purchased it and deleted it from my Prime basket. Hey, do that. Put things in your basket. And if you're at the store, check the prices out and ask the cashier at the register if there's any discounts. This smells so good. So I'm just searing it on both sides. All right. So I changed the Instapot Dutch oven to the cooking because now I'm going to get it ready to go into the 4-hour cooking mode. So they say I actually cooked it for 6 hours, I'll be honest. So I put in my beef bone broth. This is just how I cook it. Some garlic. I went ahead and I have those yellow gold potatoes. At the end, I actually took some of those potatoes out and mashed them. It was delicious, and some of them I just left in there. It's about 4 pounds. It was actually 8, and I cut in half. This is my vegetables, my onions, my mushrooms, my peppers, my celeries. I cut those up already. Put that all over. Oh my goodness, it smells so good, guys. I wish you was here. When I tell you, oh, it's delicious. There's some Worcestershire sauce. Just give it a little flavor. I didn't add any extra salt. And I put I'm sorry. I put those carrots on there and a little bit more garlic because I didn't have whole carrots. That's Mrs. Dash again. And these are bouillon cubes. They have enough sodium in it. That's why I didn't add extra. But I will tell you, it was delicious at the end. I put more Worcestershire sauce on it. And my babies, they just put nothing. They ate it like that. Look at that. That's that sazon. Have to put that on there. And you know you have to put on that Lipton on your soup mix. This smells so good. Now, a little bit more of that beef broth. I use like half of that container. And this is where you just go ahead, cover it up with this fabulous red. You're going to see the top matches all of my Dutch ovens. And like I said, it's on the cook setting. It tells you to cook for 4 hours. But I checked it after 2 hours. And when I went back and checked it to make sure that the meat was the way I wanted it, it was fabulous. I lifted up the meat after 2 hours and looked at it, and it wasn't as tender as I wanted it. Look at those beautiful vegetables cooking. So I took it and tucked it right back underneath all those juices and let it cook some more. And like I said, after 4 hours, it still wasn't as tender as I wanted. I retucked it. It actually took 6 hours. I know it says 4 in the recipes, but for me and mine, 6. And that's how I had mine. And when I mashed up the potatoes, that's how they had theirs. Dutch oven life. Get you one.